थोड़ी देर पहले woke up from a 10-hour sleep. जो 10 घंटे बट Xbox से कनेक्टेड था माउस एंड कीबोर्ड से आज लाइक थोड़ा बहुत Cyberpunk खेल लेते हैं देन दोपहर को I gotta hit till gym.
Howdy, howdy, Night City. Welcome back. My guest tonight is Lieutenant Sarah Kokoski, spokeswoman for the NCPD. Hi there. Welcome to the show.
Hello, Ziggy.
Bro, I just woke up, bro. Yeah. Like, bro, I just woke up, bro. पता नहीं भोसड़ी के यहाँ कैसे पहुँच गए ठुल्ले पीछा कर रहे थे ना तो हम कूद के आ गए भाई क्या चला रहा है तेरी माँ रिंडी ये लोग मेरे पीछे तो नहीं आ रहे हैं ना मेरे पीछे क्यों आए यहाँ से रास्ता दिखा रहा था Cyberpunk.
Looking to get shipped.
Glad to hear it. Let's get you set up.
Is that Hideo Kojima? Charge jumps, increase sprint speed, quieter movement, charge jumps, mid-air perform a double jump. एक यहाँ पे mid-air perform a double jump ही है इसी को upgrade मार लेते हैं भाई Alright, circulatory system, melee damage plus 13, okay. I think -18 स्टेमिना कॉस्ट ले लेते हैं। अभी इन दोनों को यूज़ करते हैं। Okay, hands. I need hands. Uh, is this good? I don't know. Isn't that like this better though? I wanted a Sandevistan, but Sandevistan mein we can't use tech. So there is that. Well, एक बार गोरिल्ला आर्म ट्राई करते हैं कैसा है। तो अपना वैसे भी tier 5 है। Fuck. That's cool, no? Um, well, we still have some options. हम डाल सकते हैं कहीं पे. दोनों में से कोई एक ही लगेगा. चलो ये तो ऐसे भी फुल हो ही गया अपना. मैं उतने ज़्यादा थ्रोएबल्स यूज़ नहीं कर रहा हूँ. Let's get it. Hey, we have become him, bro. We are the Edge Runner. Air Dash sounds cool though. Nah, you don't know me, Unk. Unk. You don't know me, Unk. Unk, what the fuck are you, Unk? I am the Cyberpunk. Sneaky. ये बहुत अपग्रेड हो सकता है भाई. I guess, guys, finally it is a time. It's like, be like, time for what? Time to finally talk to Takemura, bro. It's been fucking ages. I think gym is way more of a mental thing.
But I already have 5.
Save the game. Increase the volume a little. Let us go. Yeah. What's up, my chinky homie?
You do not look so bad. Then, in the car, I doubted you would survive.
Why'd you help me anyway?
I needed you to leave. That hasn't changed.
This about the biochip? That why I'm here?
I hear it's damaged beyond repair. Any attempt to extract it would be disastrous. Fatal for you.
Vic likes to talk, I guess.
Not many could do what he did. You should be thankful.
What's it you actually want from me?
To begin, you must tell me where to find Evelyn Parker.
Evelyn. What's she to you?
She and Yorinobu Arasaka had intimate relations. She knows how to get to him.
I'm thinking I ought to have a word with her myself. She promised to help me get rid of the chip.
I would not count on that. She's likely gone, very far away.
Why you figure she skipped town?
I tried to locate her, but had no success. I suspect she covered her tracks. You said Parker could help you remove the relic. Does she work for a corporation?
Don't think so, no.
Can you expand?
Don't matter how much perfume a corpo sprays on mornings. By lunch, that's replaced by the stench of skullduggery. Only thing I caught from Evelyn was determination.
And I too stink of skullduggery?
Nope. You're starting to stink. Period. Is that all? Should be going.
Wait. Yorinobu Arasaka. must answer for this crime of patricide.
Looking for justice. In Night City.
I seek revenge, much more feasible here. I have allies prepared to bring Yorinobu to his knees.
Bro, you were his
The only
bodyguard,
thing
bro.
I need is proof.
And you think they'll trust the word of a merc.
I have nothing better now. Also, I know no one here. And I am a fugitive. I am hunted.
So what? We stroll into Arasaka HQ and announce that Yorinobu's a king killer? That he murdered Saburo?
We'll get the hearing before reasonable people in a neutral location. Certain procedures will be used to establish the truth.
A lie detector? Forget it.
In that case, another option. You are dying. You do not know how to save yourself. A chip, the relic, is a culprit. Technology made by Arasaka. Technology they alone know. This corporation can save you as easily as it can make you disappear. It is merely about getting the right people on your side. Politics.
You mean people like Anders Hellman?
You know this name? How?
Prepped for the heist, thoroughly. Relic is Hellman's design, his creation.
Untrue. He's a pawn. I was thinking of one much more powerful.
Johnny Silverhand.
Besides, Anders Hellman escaped to Arasaka. Betrayed it.
Hanako-sama, お会いできて光栄です。
こちらこそ。
Now, Hanako-sama, I would first like to ask you,
Fucking Saka scums everywhere.
Hey, I was listening to that.
Shut up. Nobody except you wants to watch that shit about that corpo cunt.
What did you say?
You heard me.
Listen.
No, tough guy, you listen. It's people like you two that have brought this country to its knees. Taken our land, our jobs, our fucking dignity. But I own this place and here I decide. So finish your tea and get the fuck out.
Alright, Hunk, chill, bro. Hunk, chill.
Thanks for the offer. Need to think about it. Get back to you.
I need time to plan, organize. You stand to gain much if you help me. All I ask is that you do not leave the city.
Leave? Why would I leave? Need help. Best chance I'll find the right person here.
Someone other than Arasaka specialist? There's no one. No alternative.
Actually, we just talked about some. Anders Hellman. He invented the relic. If I want to get rid of it, he's my man. And if that means picking another fight with Arasaka, so be it.
Hellman defected from the company. I myself spent many days looking for him. He... what's the expression? Dropped off the face of the earth.
Why are you looking for Hellman?
He was the one to alert Saburo-san to Yorinobu's schemes. He knew both of them well and could be an important witness.
Corporal rats will squeal when hanging by their tails.
For several days, I collected the information. All leads point to one place, the club called the Afterlife. I was quickly dismissed by the queen of fixers there, Rogue.
She take you for a suit?
No, she saw me as Saburo-sama's killer.
Rogue's well informed. Gets wind of most things that happen in the city. Might be worth asking her about Hellman.
I wish you luck. The woman is choosy, expensive, and rude.
With a bit of luck, I'll track down Evelyn.
If she could not help you before, she will not manage to now.
Honor among thieves. Ever heard of it?
Yes, I thought it ironic. Thieves have none. There's just honor, I believe.
Yorinobu Arasaka would agree, I'm sure.
The Parker woman will not help you. Why are you? I would think about a plan B. I cannot stay here any longer. Do what you want. Look for Parker, Hellman, whoever. I must see some friends. Call in some favors. When my people in Arasaka are ready to listen, I will call you.
Yo, shit.
Till then, I guess.
If by some miracle you find Hellman, please notify me. He and I have unfinished business.
Oh, yo, what's up, Johnny?
Zapper dumples and filth. In some ways, Night City never changes. Arasaka's still a despotic machine and the world's on a collision course with chaos. But hey, at least Rogue's still alive.
You know, you got some nerve. First you had to kill me, now you want to be my pal. Make like nothing happened.
You know you don't gotta speak out loud to talk to me.
What do you want?
And I've processed some shit, changed my mind. Don't want you dead anymore.
Go fuck yourself, dickwipe.
Hey, wasn't easy for me either. You woke up in a landfill, I woke up in your head. Wrestling with your thoughts, memories. Think we're even. And I've taken a step back, looked at things. Think we might be able to help each other. We could start with Rogue. Her and I go back to the Stone Age.
You're the ghost of Christmas past, asshole. Any friends you had are either dead or so old their memory's gone.
Johnny Silverhand died a legend. Nobody forgets that.
So you fucking know Rogue. What do I say to her? Got a talking brain tumor claims it's her old friend Johnny?
Trust me, Rogue's heard dumber shit than that. Way back when you weren't even an itch in your daddy's ball sack.
Don't need convincing. Seeing your memories, gross.
Rogue will dance to any tune I play her. Just get us to the afterlife.
There is no us.
This ain't greener anywhere else. Don't believe me? Then it's time
Call Judy. Let's call Judy.
V? That you? Shit. Thought you were gone.
You're not alone in thinking me dead. Thought it was game over for me too.
Things went ass up, huh? Not as planned.
Listen, need to find Evelyn.
I really don't want to talk about her.
You know where she is?
What'd I just say? Drop it. I won't tell you again.
Can we meet? Let's meet, please. You at Lizzie's?
Temporarily unavailable.
Hey, look.
Boy.
Hey, look.
Wait, where is Johnny?
Hey, look.
Oh.
Huh. What's this?
Would you look at that? You see it too, right?
What, you could click tarot cards? The Magician. Cool art. The Magician is the card of self-confidence and adapting to the situations through intellect and sheer will. The Magician is a schemer who always has one last trick up his sleeve, who despite everything manages to stay afloat and remain in control of his own destiny.
Either gone completely whacked or I'm having a mystical moment.
What's that chick's name? The one with the hair?
Misty? Eh, more likely a neuron misfire for Victor to check out. Or maybe I ask them both.
Hey! Haven't I seen you here before? Got a good memory for faces. Here for a good time.
Need to talk to Punch and Judy. She in her den?
Yep. Take the stairs down. I'll let Judy know you're coming.
My, what a sweet little face you have.
Rond.
Feast your eyes on this. Tell me, baby, why Come on now. Don't be such a wet rag. Come off it, Zoe. Man wants a woman with some class. That's so.
I'm off the clock, hon.
You can go home.
Judy's embarrassing herself again.
Gina and me sitting at the bar.
Wonder. Hey, where you going? Nothing to sit back here.
Judy's for a while. I'm angling to get a word in because I made her to cover for me that afternoon when I go to get my dog.
Stop telling every joy toy you meet to come here. The hell I'm supposed to do with them all? You so concerned about strays? Go take care of your guest.
Suze, we're not done here.
Oh yeah, we fucking are.
You just don't give up, do you? Got nothing more to say to each other. Thought I made that clear. Or was I just too subtle for you?
What was that all about?
Everyone in this city lives in their own goddamn bubble. And either you fly high or sink into quicksand.
Susie seems to know what she wants. She your boss?
You come all this way just to play who's who at the Mox?
Moxes and nomads don't seem so different. Both seem to yammer a lot about community, solidarity. Classic dilemma. What comes first? Family or the outside world?
This is a club. Nobody cares about your lofty worldviews.
Listen, have you seen Evelyn? Need to talk to her. It's important.
Why? So you can make her your scapegoat for your train wreck of a heist.
Seem to know how the heist went. Meaning you did talk to her.
I know how you fucked up. Got all your Joombas killed like a real pro.
Caught some lead myself too.
Boo-hoo. Occupational hazard for you mercs.
Sure, I took a risk. We all did. But it was Evelyn who gave it to us in the first place.
I'm gonna get a Red Bull, bro.
She knew what this was from the start.
Fine. Looks like we're all in this piss pot together. But you're desperate. Writing's on your face.
Okay, let's just say I'm pretty much fucked. Biochipping Clep during the heist is killing me. Albeit slowly. Evie commissioned the job. I know how to stop that. That's why I need to know who hired her.
Let's say I believe you. All right. Evelyn's a doll. Used to work at Clouds. I'd look for her there.
Where is that?
Sig case on my table's got the address. Take it, and once you
Sig
find
case.
Evelyn, give it to her.
Mega Tower. Luxurious.
Wait,
So,
just let me know how she's doing. Okay?
I'll give you a call, okay?
Thanks. Thank you, V.
I know she's a lesbian, bro. I won't fucking romance her.
A doll. Why am I not surprised?
You're an engram and a fading mind. Nothing should surprise you anymore.
So we gonna hit this place, Clouds?
Why the hell not?
We'll also be making some clouds, bro.
Think I just woke up one day looking like this? This is real life.
Back in the day, we would have busted this joint.
My, what a sweet
Chup Rani. You know, Cyberpunk का ट्रेलर आई थिंक 2013 में आया था टीजर 2013 or 2015 दोनों में से कोई एक they made a lot of promises bro with the fucking game and you know it's still a good fucking game, it's a great fucking game. They had to scrap a lot of those things.
Could we have a moment of your time?
But you ran a discount yesterday.
It should have.
Those city bastards still haven't seen anyone talk than usual. Watch your language.
So,
Can't you see who you're talking to?
broke even?
Way I see it, only thing waiting for you here is getting off or getting offed. Place your bets.
What have I missed this time? Enlighten me.
Braindance chick is hiding something. No coincidence we already saw 2 tiger claws. They must control the building.
I think Judy's lying. Why?
Little something called intuition, V. Ever heard of it?
Oh, so what you meant to say was you're full of shit. Got it.
I don't think that's what
So hold on.
it is. Damn.
And that's cheating. That's him.
Hey yo.
Welcome to Clouds.
where we know what you're looking for. Would
I'm
you care to
looking for
jack into the
Judy.
terminal?
You realize personal links aren't secure, right? Could get hit with malware straight to my core. End up paying an arm and a leg for a Ripper doc.
We need data from your core to pair you up with the doll.
Meaning a biometric scan?
Just that. If anything goes wrong, you can lodge a complaint. But that's never happened.
Alright, let's do this.
This will be a live session, so events may take an unexpected turn. But don't quit if you feel uncomfortable. You could miss out on something truly remarkable. If you feel unready to handle what comes next, you can interrupt the session immediately. Now for your safe word.
Samurai.
And save.
अगर आफ्टर लाइफ करते हैं एंड एवलिन से बात कर रहे हैं
bear
आफ्टर
with
लाइफ
me a
की तो
moment.
मैच जाएगी ना.
Scanning your personal profile. You should see compatible dolls in just a second.
लेट्स गो. हम कौन सा वाला चूज करें भाई?
Two matches. Interesting.
Is that normal or...
Who can say what is normal? You're clearly a unique person with unique tastes.
Yo, shut the fuck
Our
up.
system can handle it. So who will it be? Angel or Sky?
Rather go with Sky.
I couldn't have chosen better myself. Now for the payment, and you'll venture into the clouds.
There you go.
And the payments come through.
The entire floor is open to you if you wish to wind down first.
Sky awaits you in booth 9. Disconnect, please.
Is that it?
We have a strict no weapons policy here at Clouds. Please deposit any and all hazardous items with me.
Only two willing to spread their legs for you.
We
Sad.
hope you enjoy your stay.
Go eat a dick, Johnny.
Mother church.
Hi, I'm Sky. And you must be... Vincent?
Welp, looks like this'll be interesting.
So, V, you're dying.
How'd you know I'm dying?
Deep inside, you fear this. Cower before it.
So what if I do? Why do you care?
Of all the voices in your head, the loudest is that calling for help. Look around. All of this is your doing.
Looking for someone named Evelyn Parker. Used to work here. Know her? Know where she is?
You need answers. That's clear. Just not the ones you think you need.
I asked you a simple question.
Evelyn Parker. Not the most important thing you're looking for, is she? I can smell your fear. You're afraid of something else.
Think you know me well? Okay. Tell me what I'm so afraid of.
It's something you don't talk about.
Everybody's entitled to secrets. Got my own with good reason, too.
Say it. Say it out loud. Not for me, but for yourself.
Not about to have this conversation with you.
Ah, a hard shell for everyone to see. You think even thinking about it undermines you, makes you soft.
Don't survive in Night City by being weak.
Fear isn't a weakness. It's there to protect you.
From what? Losing myself? Becoming a stranger in my own body?
You're scared because you've given up on your dreams. What happened to becoming the best in all of Night City?
Still want to be the best. Never gave up on that goal. Chances of getting there is starting to look pretty slim, though. I just want the world to know that I was here. That I mattered.
Instead of a dream, you're living a nightmare. You're afraid of being erased, as if you never existed. Or is it just the fear of becoming someone else? Different?
The people I've lost live on in my thoughts. And that's what I'll be. A memory. Or just an annoying little voice in someone else's head.
You don't see death as destruction, the end, but as a change. That thought alone could save your life.
I'm afraid of becoming someone else. Forgetting who I am.
You're already becoming someone else. Every second of every day.
Still, I feel a connection between who I was and who I'm turning into.
What you really fear is becoming someone you don't recognize in the least.
So what now?
Now, you find out what it is you need to do.
Which is... You're gonna tell me?
You've never backed down from anything in your life. Even when you maybe should have. You go through Night City knowing a stray bullet could end you while hailing a cab. But that's never stopped you from taking action. Going where you needed to go. And it won't stop you now.
But how do I keep up with everything that's changing?
You have been keeping up. You've made an impact. Not a single thing in this world isn't in the process of becoming something else. Likewise, you never look back. If you gotta kill, kill. If you gotta burn it all to the ground, then let it burn.
Thanks, for all this. Jeez. Don't even feel like getting up.
Few do. But everything has its end.
Samurai.
Oh, what's going on? Goddamn thing threw me out.
Need to talk to you.
Talk? You pulled the emergency brake, ripped me out just to talk? What happened? I do something wrong?
Evelyn Parker. What do you know about her?
Not much. Everyone's got their own booths, their own problems, their own little bubbles. It's a fragile ecosystem. People like you barge in, violate it, try to rearrange. No.
You gotta help me. Please. I'm no threat, but she could be in trouble. Just want to talk to her, find out if she's okay.
In case you haven't noticed, doll work's not the most secure job in the world. One day you're in, the next you're out, and maybe gone.
Anything out of the ordinary happen here lately?
Fine. Heard a customer did a number on her. But that's all I know. Shit like that happens around here way more often than anybody'd care to admit. You ought to ask Tom. Two of them were inseparable, gossiping for hours on end.
Who's Tom?
A doll, like the rest of us. What do you think, an XBD star?
Where'll I find him?
VIP area. Booth 2, I think.
Thanks. See? You turned out to be useful after all.
Not bad, but it would be much better real. I would eat those.
I can't get in? What's that mean? I'm here every motherfucking week!
You're not authorized to access the VIP area.
Oh, yes I am!
No, sir, you're not. You can take it up with the manager.
No, dog. I'm taking it up with you, here, now. You got any idea who I am? This conk don't understand that I've got a right to be in this.
From what I can see, your VIP membership has been revoked. Sir, or we're gonna have to escort you outside.
You better keep this short and sweet. 2 brainwashed sex zombies in a single day is too much, even for me.
Hard day?
That's the whole point.
More
They're
like
not supposed to
hard
remember,
life.
Not a smidge. Well, that's the whole point. They're not supposed to remember. Not a smidge.
Hi. I think something might have gone wrong here. Not really sure, I don't have your details? Sorry, no idea what I'm supposed to do.
I need to get in touch with Evelyn Parker. It's important.
You and me both. Tried calling her a bunch of times. No luck.
You mean to say she's not here?
She had an accident. Needed to go to a special clinic in Osaka. Or Oslo. I think it was Oslo. For a new faceplate.
Which was it? Osaka or Oslo?
Oslo. Yeah, definitely Oslo.
Tell you herself she was skipping town?
Nah, just didn't show up for work. Wasn't picking up either, so I asked Woodman what was up. Told me she left, like I said.
Woodman. Who is he?
Mr. Forrest. But everybody calls him Woodman. Never really known why.
Okay, Mr. Forrest then. What's his thing?
He's kinda like our caretaker. Finds new talent, deals with ugly situations.
Got it.
Could it be Woodman finally shed some light on this shit show? Man can only dream. The skull sponges in these dolls. Ugh. That's what they should be replacing.
You're wrong.
Well, that's the whole point. They're not supposed to remember. Not a smidge.
Who are you? What do you want?
Tigers! Back!
What is with you fuckers?
Just got a weapon though. No?
Chill, keep calm. I'm looking for a girl.
Interesting word choice for someone who plowed through, massacring all along the way.
Things got out of hand, I'll admit. But cooperate, and no one else will get hurt.
I don't negotiate with terrorists.
Well, aren't you the king of fuck-ups?
You're not helping. Now what?
बड़ी बातचीत कर रहा था
Too bad you
साला।
can't talk to dead people. Oh, wait. You're doing it now. Anyway, just scour his comp.
That just might work.
I really don't feel like this today. Show yourself.
Sold her off to a Ripper.
Chip was busted. Could have sent her to get it patched up.
A Ripper named Fingers in a back alley for
Oh
hookers.
fuck, we
Sounds
know.
like a Joy Toy's wet dream.
Don't be so sweet. Shoot मर गया।
I'll fuck you up, motherfucker!
I'm required to return your weapons. Even though I'd rather not. Hey, I don't know anything. I just work here.
ये कुतिया। See, guys. Y'all know me. Hold on, we're gonna have this pistol. We're gonna have a shotgun. Might as well get a fucking katana and bitch. I don't give a fuck, bro. Fuck this bitch. अच्छी राण भी नहीं देती है भाई। मैं इसको हिजड़ा दिख रहा हूँ क्या भाई? चूतिया।
Nice work back there. Ever thought of applying for the diplomatic corps?
You think Fingers got her? Think we'll find her there?
V, if I could see that far, I wouldn't be a fucking ghost on a chip in a corpse's head right now.
Hold on, ठुल्ला आ रहा है, ठुल्ले से भगो.
Don't have time to massage egos.
I respect that.
Of course you do. You'd have loved to have dropped the H-bomb on this place.
No need to go so OTT. I've got other methods.
It's the H.
One thing's for sure, though. Claus won't forget this.
अरे माँ चुदा है भाई. एक बात बताना. इसका reload एनिमेशन सही है. स्कोप लगाएं क्या उस पे? खुले के आने से पहले घुस जाते हैं लिफ्ट में भाई. Was.
You had a plan, you tried, it fell flat. Now you're flat. Don't look in any condition to find Helmut.
Ah, fuck!
The hell's that? No, no, damn it!
Jesus, the fuck do you want from me?
It's all going too slow. Gonna decommiss before we learn how to rip the chip out.
Let me alone.
To sell yourself to the Sakas? They'll end you.
Wanted
Plain
me
as
dead.
that.
Said so yourself.
Made it pretty clear since that I changed my mind. Want you to live now.
Can't find the words to describe exactly how fucked up you are.
I just needed a calmer moment to think. And yeah, figured since fate gave me another shot, I'll take it.
To live life to the fullest? See the northern lights? Run with the mech bulls or with gazelles on a safari?
To finish what I started, I'm back in the game. Want Sokka out, so I'm gonna need you in.
Never been recruited into a terrorist cell before. Feel kinda honored, actually.
Listen, I know things. Where we can save your life. Who can help us do that? You'll get rid of the chip. I'll smash Sokka. Win-win, kid. Soul Killer's what we need. And Makoshi's how we grab it.
Okay, so... this Makoshi, what is it exactly?
Okay, basics. If you're jacked in, cruising the net, Arasaka can use Soul Killer, an AI, to trap, fry, and pack away your psyche, your mind, and your soul. Following so far?
Yeah, seen the memories. Did a real number on you.
Okay, seems we've got a few more things to broach than I thought, but that'll come later. Anyway, when Soul Killer fries, roasts, and boils you, you die. But the contents of your mind get copied to an engram first.
Sure. That's how you became a construct.
Exactly. Now, Makoshi's the place Soul Killer operates out of, where it stores its victims' engrams.
Come on. You got more to say, so just say it.
50 years back, ops on the human mind. Makoshi was the sole place on Earth where they did anything like that. Bet it still is today. Telling you, all
You didn't
roads
ash the
lead
cigarette,
there.
bro.
It's where we'll settle our biz. You yours, me mine.
And, how you plan to smash Arasaka this time? Got another nuke tucked away?
This time, bomb's named Alta Cunningham.
I'm supposed to know who that is?
Not yet, but you will once we find what we need. For now, we got no time to lose. Need to get inside Makoshi.
Huh?
You called.
Evelyn's not at Clouds anymore. Behavioral chip was damaged. Apparently they carted her off to a ripper dock. Goes by Fingers.
Oh shit.
तो रेप कर देगा उसका.
Heading there now to find her.
I told her to stay the fuck away from Clouds. All right, later, V.
वो सब तो ठीक है. मैं साइड क्वेस्ट करने जा रहा हूँ गाइस. Let me save the game bro पहले.
Welcome
Howdy,
back.
howdy.
My guest tonight is Lieutenant Sarah Kokoski,
रुको,
spokeswoman
मेरी
for the
गांड में बोतल का
NCPD.
ढक्कन है
Hi
भाई.
there. Welcome to the show.
Hello, Ziggy.
Ah.
Listen, don't laugh, but been seeing some weird shit around town. Like murals or something. But I know they're not real.
Just a Kuroshi blip. Could take a look.
No. The images are too complex for a blip. It's like they're symbols.
That case is the biochip. Brain can't handle the data overload. Either that, or it's reached the cortex.
Can you do anything?
Nope. Better find a way to get rid of that chip.
Saw a weird image out on the street.
Is that your Jesus?
Seems like your line of work.
What'd it look like?
I grabbed a scan, take a look.
Tarot. Major Arcanum. What you saw was a sign from a higher power.
You know, it'd be a little easier if this higher power learned to be direct.
Well, the world is a maze of illusions. It's not easy for the light to shine into the prison of our earthly existence.
Right. Great. So, what do I do with a sign I can't understand, from a power I know nothing about?
I'd start by looking for more of them. The tarot describes a road, so go down it.
Still don't know what I'm supposed to do with what I find.
Look for more images. They must have some connection to the place where you find them. Think about what you see. You ask me? They've been sent to help you find the truth.
Finding the truth is pretty far down on my list at the moment.
A difficult time is coming when you'll have to choose which road to take. Then, you'll understand.
I don't know.
Come on back when you've found more. I'll help you decipher what you've seen.
Their bodies, they never ate. You know why they had to
I gotta go. Now we can talk. Go ahead.
Hey, V! You hear me?
Loud and clear, you don't need to yell. What's up?
Doing a little competition. Shooting. Prizes and all. You know, over here with the range.
Yeah, that'd make sense.
Well, you in?
Sure, I'm in. When?
Well, right now. We'll wait on you. See ya.
सही है, बट मैं करूं क्या इन घरों का मादर चौदह लेने का फ़ायदा क्या है? Yeah, I ain't buying any more, bro, because why would I? बाबा थोड़े देर में आता हूँ. यहाँ तो पानी है बाबा.
First Arasaka Tower claimed the lives of more than 12,000 victims. May they rest in peace.
R.I.P. R.I.P.
Se encuentra en un lugar común, sea respetuoso.
ये सब ठीक है.
You are standing in a place of
You know what the code is 2023? It's the fucking bombings. That's when they fucking died. ये सब सबका नाम है जो मरे थे भाई. RIP man, RIP. But wait, what?
In this spot in 2023, an explosion from a terrorist attack on the first Arasaka Tower claimed the lives of more than 12,000 victims. May they rest in peace.
इसको ढूंढा गली गली वो रेंडी खाने में मिली भाइयों. The tower. The tower is an omen of radical change, chaos, and destruction. Lightning striking the tower signifies a return to the old order that lies buried under the ruins and a new order that will rise from it. It is a symbol of tragedy, apocalypse, and self-destruction. Cool.
Can you talk? It is important.
What's important?
I may have found a solution to the problem we share. I have established a contact with an old friend from Arasaka. He's here in Night City now. He's well connected to certain influential people.
That's gonna help us how, exactly?
There will be a meeting. You, me, and this friend of mine. You will tell him what you told me. The truth of events at Konpeki Plaza. I have little hope that he will be convinced. But it will be a start.
Fine. Where's the meet and when?
Japantown. After sunset. I am sending you the precise location. I'll see you there.
What now? Call for backup? Crack some heads open and drag the bodies inside?
हट यहाँ से. The Empress. That was, I think, An from. The art is beautiful. From Persona 5, anyway. The Empress. The Empress is a card of femininity and motherhood. She is authoritative, knows what she wants, and exhibits refinement and sensuousness. The Empress symbolizes creativity and growth and instructs us not to dismiss our unconscious impulses, but to trust our intuition. ये सारे ठुल्ले क्यों हैं यहाँ पे?
Interesting.
The chariot. The chariot is always charging ahead despite being pulled by its steeds in opposite directions. The rider who steers it constantly reigns the light and dark sides of the soul with the help of reason. To ride in the chariot is to experience highs and lows, ups and downs. Wait, what's it called again? Zavarudo! That's a JoJo reference. Zavarudo lies at the end of the fool's long and winding journey, wiser and more world-weary than he started out. The fool focuses a moment of reckoning. Some of us accept where our journey has led us to, while others embark on a new challenge. One thing in this world is certain, you can't have it all. Can't have it all, huh? Guess that's right. We just did that though, no?
Well.
Fuck is this cowboy? The sun. The sun symbolizes success. It is a card of freedom, renewal, and a bright future that lies ahead. The sun also represents truth, for its light will always pull back the curtain of shadow that hides the world's secrets. It is also represents greatness and splendor. Bro just wants to fucking roleplay, bro.
Welcome to today's local news on M54. I'm Jillian Jordan. For the third consecutive year, Militech has been touted as Night City's best
Getting that shit.
This prestigious award can be attributed to the numerous employee benefits they offer, such as 5 paid vacation days a year, unlimited access to stimulant pharmaceuticals, and implant acquisition assistance. Were that not impressive enough, 34% of Militech employees have also been promised a retirement package. In other news, the NCPD welcomes a boost to its authority. As of today, the police may detain criminal suspects for up to 1 year without formal prosecution. The NCPD scored another victory with the allowing the shooting of
Deep shit! Hear me? Deep! Time for a bloodbath!
Bro, I just saved you.
Huh. Interesting.
The Fool. The Fool is everyone, including you and me. Each step he takes on his journey feels like stepping into a brave new world. Ultimately, the journey will change him. But as the card shows, he's a trustworthy lad whose tireless hope drives him towards his goal. भाई साइबर साइको से साइटिंग ही नहीं मिल रही है भाई मैं fuck he playing bro नीचे है I guess right
Interesting.
The Hierophant. The Hierophant symbolizes a respect for tradition. It represents one who tries to maintain the established order even though their very character is shaped by it. The Hierophant places his faith in intuitions, for the alternative is pure chaos. Only by placing his faith in order can he draw strength. ब्रो ये खुद क्यों हो जाता है भाई? ब्रो मेरा एसी रिमोट मेरे बिस्तर पे पता नहीं हमेशा कैसे चले जाता है। यार एक सेकंड रुकना। कीबोर्ड में भोसड़ी का पेपर घुस गया था।
Well.
The Emperor. The Emperor represents patriarchal control and is pleased with the authority and power he possesses to shape the future. The Emperor makes the rules and enforces them for the common good. But prestige has its dark sides. The Emperor is dominating and ruthless and will climb over a mountain of bodies to achieve his aim. But he's just like me forever. No, he's not. सीधा उसके मुंह पे गई भाई गाड़ी. Temperance is the card of balance. It may symbolize self. Okay, I ain't reading all this, bro. I have played my Persona games. I'm just going on and correcting this shit.
You had Mo come out and talk about me. I would have 100% had your back, and you chose 100%, 100%. Because I didn't be quiet. I gave my opinion on this matter. Just to be clear, I've already given my opinion on my stream multiple times about this. But continue. You. So what? Am I lying? Oh, being quiet? No, I have not been quiet. I have talked about this on my stream. My stance is that you said I have not. No, I have not. No, because that doesn't matter. It doesn't apply to the context. Yes, I've hung out with you and your girlfriend, sure, but it doesn't take away from the fact that there's undeniable, undisputable evidence that you clearly dodge cues versus rules. If I play with you, then it seems like I support that behavior, and I don't know why you do it. It's your personal reason. It's your private matter. But I don't agree with it. I think that it is weird. That's my stance on it. And if I play with you, then it seems like I support that behavior. You know what? That's fair. But again, you are taking a neutral stance on it when you are supposed to be a friend of mine. But I don't agree with it. There's no friendship about it. I'm not talking about you. Okay, no, hear me out. You want to know something? Over the course of 2 years of Valorant, I have played with multiple women. I play with my wife. I play unrated with girls. There's flaws out there. I'm not gonna go out and search because random people who absolutely. You should 100% defend your name and your matter. If you don't agree with it, then defend it. But this is where things lie. Like there's been clips. It's gotten
Where
to
did the
point where
tarot shit go?
It's everyone kind of. It's already the general opinion. That's where things stand. And look, I don't have anything against you personally, but this isn't me trying to queue with you.
Wolves only howl at night. The moon. Where did the wolves go? The moon, bruh.
Sure. Have I asked you to play? No, I don't say that, but I'm just. It's okay, sure. That's not even about it. I'm just. You asked me why I think you're an elf friend, and here's why. You grew up on Twitch, and you're too scared to play a position of trying to defend. Bro, I just told you I'm not gonna defend you if I don't agree with it. Why defend you? I don't agree with it. I have not slandered your name.
Fuck, man, this shit's so fucking annoying.
I'm just here to yap about my album some more. I know I've already made like 5 videos in the past yapping about my album, but it's really exciting. There's been a lot of cool stuff happening with it, and now we're like in that final stretch. We're down to like what, a little less than 4 months until this thing releases, and you guys will actually be able to hear some of it very soon. In fact, only 4 days from the time of me recording this video, you guys will be able to hear it. So go down to the comments in the top pinned comment. There will be a link to where you can pre-order it on like iTunes and Spotify and whatnot. And when it releases, it'll be available on more stuff, right? Like it's gonna be available like 30 some streaming services. We're talking like Pandora, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, iTunes, Apple Music, Spotify. Like it's going to be literally everywhere. So all that. It'll also obviously be here on the channel. It'll be going up midnight. This coming Friday midnight. telltale sounds, but it's one of those songs where you listen to it and it's literally breaking apart as you listen to it. But with the way I recorded it in a way to where it sounds like it's breaking down and it could fall apart at any moment, but it just like barely hangs on in the mix, right? Because the way I did it, I don't want to spoil too much of it yet because obviously you guys haven't heard it yet. But you know, this will make more sense when you come back to watch this video if you do after the single actually releases. I recorded so many takes of me doing that song in order to kind of replicate the feeling of like how OCD feels and like all the other things where it feels like there's constantly all these voices barraging in my head. That's why, because timing-wise, the timing was almost perfect, but there was a few parts where I just kind of let some of the timing fly off the rails a little bit, you know, just make it sound a little unhinged, make it sound a bit crazy, and it's like one of the realest things I've ever written. It's basically, it's the intro track to the album. There's no hooks, there's no choruses, there's none of that. It's literally just 4 minutes of pure fury, and just me just, like, yelling into a microphone and just being like, hey, here's everything wrong with me. Like, I left no stone left unturned. I mean, there was a few things, actually, no, never mind, yeah, I touched on literally everything. Like, you know, my addictions, family troubles, exes, you know, fake friends and all that. There's stuff wrong with my head. I was like, hey, bro, I'm just gonna, like, trauma dump on you in, like, 4 minutes. And it's just, like, 105 BPM, nothing but fury, 4 minutes straight. And I did it all in one take each time. And just a bit of fun trivia for that song when it finally releases, I was threw up 3 different times recording that song because it was actually a really hard, like, diaphragm exercise. Basically, for those that don't do music or are just kind of unfamiliar with it, when you breathe when you're singing, you can't just do your normal lungs. You have to, like, breathe into your diaphragm because that's how you support your voice in a more healthy way, and it allows you to just... I don't know, it helps you not only, yes, have more oxygen and just, like, air to work with, but it also just makes you sound a bit more powerful, because, like, I mean, normally when I speak now, since I've been singing and doing so much lately, I actually just kind of talk naturally with my diaphragm, which is, like, you know, I've just gotten, like, so in tune with it, which is why my voice tends to, like, resonate a bit more than some people's. But for that song, it was such a hard exercise for me because I had to do so many different takes and layer all of them. I had to make sure my timings were perfect, make sure my phrasings and the way that I was doing it, like my expression going into it, and you can hear it in the track, it kind of like breaks apart as it goes on. Like I said, I'm trying not to spoil too much of it, but you can literally hear me like descending into madness the further that it gets onto the track, because at first it starts out controlled, but by the time like the 1.5 minute mark hits, it's just like, I didn't even care, dude, I just went off the rails. But basically, the whole song, I don't really stop rapping at any point through it. I have, each bar lasts for about 4 to 5 seconds. 4 to 5 seconds, you more towards like the 5 second mark, it's like 4.75 seconds, and I only have like barely half a second of breathing between each bar. So I'm going like here, hold on, let me do a timer real bit quick. So it's sort of like hey, you guys want to see a cool trick? I can make any video game publisher watching this video piss their pants with 3 words. Video game piracy. You know it, I know it, and chances are we've all done it whether you realize it or not. So today we're just going to talk about my perspective on piracy, and honestly I can sum it up in about 30 seconds, and then we'll just kind of go on to do some yappage later on about how we can maybe make it so that consumers don't just have to pirate games. Because here's my honest perspective. If a game is officially available from a publisher or developer directly, let's say you go into Steam and you can buy like Resident Evil 4 Remake, or you can go into Steam and buy Cyberpunk 2077, then you should just save up your money and buy the game. I don't care what your financial situation is. You really should just save up to support the developers, because here's the thing. If you don't buy the game's gonna flop. And then what's gonna happen? The publisher's gonna point at the developer and be like, well, hey, you didn't do your job, and then they're gonna lose their job just because you couldn't work a little bit more in your job to afford a thing that you want. And while some people could be like, well, that's not fair, maybe that person is just in a really, you know, a tough financial situation, so realistically they couldn't afford it. Well, guess what? Maybe I want a Lamborghini. Can I afford it? No. Does that mean I'm gonna go out and steal it? No. And while yes, that does also call into, you know, the whole other conversation of like, well, piracy isn't actually theft because you're just taking like a digital copy of a game, but it's like still, if you don't buy the game, and while yes, I gave 2 very big examples like Resident Evil 4 and Cyberpunk 2077, that's like, you know, totally irrelevant. But let's just say we're talking about like an indie game or like a AA game where like they actually do really rely on those sales to keep their employees employed and to keep games coming out. Well then yeah, it's kind of messed up to just screw with the developer, especially if you're doing it to indie games. Because we can flip that entire thing around, and let's just say there's a person that's like, well, what if this person's really poor and they can't afford the game and that's the only way they could experience it? It's like, okay, well, what if, let's just say the tables were turned and this person that's really poor, they're working at McDonald's, and, oh, I don't know, everybody just stops coming to this McDonald's because they found a knockoff McDonald's down the road that's actually a lot better. Therefore, that McDonald's makes no money, which means that well, the person I was barely making any money to begin with has to get let go. You see what I'm saying? That being said, if a product is not officially available from the developer or publisher, but you still want to experience it, like let's say you want to go play some obscure Super Nintendo game that is just not available, not even through the current Nintendo Switch Online app, then yeah, go pirate it. I don't give a shit. Go find a ROM site. I couldn't be bothered. I don't see anything morally wrong with it. If there's nobody out there that could potentially, profit off of it besides some greedy secondhand seller on eBay or Mercari, which that's a whole conversation for another day about how egregiously inflated the secondhand market is currently, when it just comes to buying video games, even from quote-unquote official retailers like GameStop, for example. It is embarrassing at best and absolutely sickening at worst. Again, that's a whole conversation for an entirely different day. But yeah, it's really as simple as that. That's my perspective of piracy. If a game is officially available through a developer or publisher like, say, Nintendo or Rockstar or whatever, then yeah, go purchase the game. Just save up some extra money or go mow a few extra lawns. Like, it's not a big deal. But, if it's a situation where the game just literally is not available by any means, especially if it's a retro title, then yeah, go find that ROM site, dude. Enjoy the game, play the game. Now, that being said, we're gonna go on to have a little bit of a different conversation here about piracy and how piracy really is the future of video games. Because let's just go ahead and do a random example. Let me think of like a movie from the 2000s. Okay, Training Day, one of my favorite movies of all time. Training Day DVD. Oh wow, would you look at that? Amazon.com has a 4 films favorites bundle for like $8. I get Training Day and a bunch of other great Denzel Washington movies. Oh, look at that, Walmart has it for $5. Okay, now let me think of a movie. When did that movie release? 2001. Let me think of a great game from 2001. Oh, I don't know. GTA 3. Oh, let's see. Shopping. Okay, yeah, the only places I can get it are eBay, whatnot, eBay, Amazon, and an egregiously scalped price, but that's not even an official retailer like, say, Walmart or, Rockstar official would be. So, yeah, no. Now, granted, GTA 3 isn't a very expensive game. We're looking at like, oh, okay, 15, 20 bucks here. But that's my point exactly. When it comes to any other medium, think books, movies, heck, let me even think of music. Let me think of an album from 2001, Slipknot, Iowa. Let me just look that up real quick. Oh yeah, look at that immediately. There's listings on Amazon, at Walmart officially. Oh my goodness, they don't even just have the CD, they have the whole vinyl for Iowa at Walmart. See,
Art is so
this is
cool.
what I'm talking about. They have it like brand new in the seal. It's still out there, and then oh look at that, you got some of the new Slipknot CDs on there as well. But then again, when we go back to the video games, it's just video games have always been such a struggle for some reason for these publishers and developers to keep around. And while yes, there is the conversation of like, okay, but being all these, it's made for consoles that are outdated now. They're not even currently being manufactured anymore. So let's say you buy a game for like the PlayStation 2 or whatever. It's like, well, okay, the PlayStation 2 isn't even being sold anymore. Those aren't being manufactured, and the prints to actually keep printing the PlayStation 2s aren't even around in the same way that like printing DVDs and Blu-rays still can be and whatnot. But that doesn't excuse it. In a world where all of these ROMs can be easily accessed on Internet Archive and all of these myriads of websites and places, some more dodgy than others, where you can access all of these different ROMs and games that you would want to play, and all these different ways to access games by digital means. Now, granted, I'm a physical collector, so I would always just prefer a way to actually get my games physically, which is why I thought it was really cool and say, for example, like Square Enix did like another print run of like, what was it, like Final Fantasy 9 at some point? But even still, just when it comes to actually making these games available, we know that, for example, the PlayStation 5 is easily capable of emulating PlayStation 2. I mean, they literally have PlayStation 2 games on there, man. It's like part of their PS Plus premium thing. They got like Time Splitters and Sly Cooper and a lot of those other classic games on there. So why can't they just go out and find these ROMs, right? The ROMs that are actually good, because obviously there's some modded ROMs or some that are a little messed up, but it's pretty easy to find like officially licensed ROMs, or even just like find copies of these games out in the wild, rip them, and then just upload them to these digital storefronts, so then we don't have to rely on piracy. Again, is it as good as having the real physical thing like you would with, say, like Training Day from Walmart? Absolutely not. But at least at that point, there would be a way to actually access these games. And I know that calls into the whole conversation of like licensing, like, oh, what if you try to bring up a Spider-Man game or a Transformers game or something? Nightmares with licensing aside, there's plenty of games that were released that are, trap beyond all this like licensing and stuff. And I know there's like defunct developers from back in the day, but I feel like that's the point where we just need more regulation in place, where it's like, okay, if a developer goes defunct, it should just be what's the word? It's not fair use. The one. Imagine yourself in paradise. Picture the beautiful beaches, the crystal clear waters, the breeze on your face. You open up your phone. You upvote the first chonker meme you see. Life is perfect. All of this could be possible. With your help, we can create a paradise
That's real.
Keanu Reeves,
The Takana is for real.
a society of only Redditors. Welcome to Reddit Island. This was an actual thing they tried to make happen. Believe it or not, the concept of a Reddit island has been out there for quite a while now. The idea revolves around getting a bunch of Redditors together, gathering a bunch of money, and buying a private island to call your own. If you disregard building infrastructure, having an economy, and having a gender ratio of 99 men to 1 woman, a Reddit island might be possible. Now, there are 2 separate cases of this attempting to happen. One that was started all the way back in 2010, and one that was started in 2021. For the sake of this video, we're going to be focusing on the newest one, as the 2010 island project was a bit unremarkable. It didn't really go anywhere, and nothing came of it, apart from the abandoned subreddit, which exists as kind of a time capsule to old Reddit, if you will. Oh, and a Gawker article dating back to 2012, in which the author of this piece states, there are few places on Earth I could imagine wanting to spend time less than a remote island populated solely by hundreds of hardcore users of the social news site Reddit.
Hey, Del, how's life?
As you suggested, the subreddit was mostly concerned with actual logistical issues and the practicality of the idea. Spoiler alert, something you won't see in the new one. The 2010 Reddit island, likely due to a lack of direction, leadership, and organization, was abandoned in 2016, likely around the time they realized that this wasn't as easy as they thought it would be. Some of the obvious issues in regards to buying a private island in which you want to build a community on are economy. Okay, here's a $10 bill. This is garbage. This is garbage. Infrastructure and opportunity. What the new Reddit island can do is take one of 2 paths. Learn from the mistakes and actually try to make this work, or say fuck it and dive balls first into building a society with no plan. I'm sure you can guess which path they took. Saying it didn't go well would be like saying a tsunami is just a splash of water. A complete understatement. The earliest traces of this new island decided to trace the where all failures can be found, r/memes. A photo was posted by user
What I like to hear.
Expectations are set to be achieved, but design to this tended to guide development since inception.
Care to share your conclusions? Itching to know your thoughts on the human condition.
I'm afraid that's premature. I've only just started. The subject matter is
U.S. territory.
meticulous and time-intensive analysis. That said, as soon as I've crunched enough data, I can begin to share my findings.
Seeing the success of the GME,
Enjoy your journey.
maybe one could say these Redditors were being cocky. And you'd be right to say so. Soon after, a subreddit was created with the name r/Reddit_island, not to be confused with the old one, r/Reddit Island. What followed was essentially a propaganda campaign to get people to flock to the subreddit, and it kind of worked. The subreddit, as of now, has over 24,000 members, but there was a big problem, and it wasn't whether to buy a town or an island. It was, where do we go from here? Now what? We have all these bad memes and Redditors, but no direction. People started spitballing some ideas on where they could go.
Interesting.
One suggested that Elon Musk should fund the island, because he's a billionaire who uses Reddit. What in the goddamn? This was again suggested through one of those presentation memes. It seemed like this idea was a shot in the dark until... Hang on. What's this? The official Elon Musk Reddit account messaged one of the mods and wants to chat. Oh my god. This could actually happen. So while they attempted to secure funding via Elon, like every startup crypto on Twitter, the other Redditors got to work on where to go. Somebody suggests that they move to the Pitcairn Islands, a British protectorate of islands known for... oh dear. Anyway, the Pitcairn Islands have a population of only 47. So if the Redditors were to move there, they could simply outvote the population and claim it as their own. In fact, this picture of Jim from The Office pointing at his fucking whiteboard was the most upvoted post on the subreddit in regards to moving anyway. Side note, how are these stupid presentation board memes even considered memes? They're not funny, there's no joke. What's the point? You just type it out at once. All it does is make you look like a smut. This seemed foolproof, right? Wrong. 2 big problems with this idea. One, you'd need to obtain some sort of citizenship to vote. You can't just walk into some place and outvote the population, or or else we'd all be speaking Mandarin. And if you were to somehow take over the island, Pitcairn Island is a territory of the UK, and I'm sure they'd have something to say about that. 2, the Pitcairn Islands are in the middle of fucking nowhere, with conditions less than ideal for living life. It's also inaccessible by plane, so you'd likely need a private boat with a skilled crew to even get there. Although from this footage it looks nice, most of it's uninhabitable. It looks like it's ripped straight from Far Cry 3, actually, now that I think about it. Imagine if Reddit Island is Far Cry 3. The good ending. The Pitcairn Islands seem to be the popular choice. Logistically, economically, geographically, you get the goddamn point. Unfortunately, though, even with all the brainstorming, the whole plan had no vision and seemed to only be half serious. Until one day.
Now, ladies and gentlemen,
Somebody under the name Island Owner All claimed they had inherited a private island from their grandfather, who had bought it 40 years ago. He wanted to expand it. He made a simple offer. If the Redditors could give him the money to cover the construction, transportation, and the legal costs, he would make this island the island of Redditors. The mods saw this post, and the popularity it got gave him mod. He must have successfully sold them on his pitch. He now has the mod approval. Reddit mods are never total idiots. To many, this looks somewhat legit now that it had an actual sense of organization. They dubbed this guy the Messiah.
The Messiah.
A little later in the day, Island Owner Alt makes another now deleted post claiming that this is possible, but they need funding. So if they donate to him, this can become a reality. Also, if they donate to his PayPal, they'll have their Reddit usernames engraved onto a plaque. Remember, they still have that Elon contact, so he can just reimburse them. What could possibly go wrong? Even after all of this, some people were skeptical, like this rational person, I mean hater, but fear not. Island Owner Alt was here to provide proof for the skeptics who dare question the Messiah. He was going to prove the doubters wrong, and all the people who donated to him, right. He showed where the island is. Right here, off the main island in Cuba. Provided pictures from the island, and a reverse image search shows these pictures were not taken from Google Images. And just in case you still had any doubts, he showed the deed to the island, which his grandfather had passed down to him. 100% proof that this is real. Holy shit. Let's send in all the money. But hold on. While you're doing that, I just want to talk about some stuff here. There are some issues. These pictures can be found on Google Maps if you go to said island. Showed the deed, right? I'm still getting my name on the plaque, right? Well, take a look at this deed. Notice anything off about it? The title is in Spanish, but the text is all in English. That's odd for a document from the Cuban government, a country where they only have one national language, Spanish. Doesn't seem very official. Speaking of official, the document has no government seal or stamp on it either. Also, the latitude and longitude coordinates from the deed and the picture he showed don't match up. This guy also claimed that his grandpa bought the private island in Cuba around 40 years ago. But Cuba is a communist country, meaning that there is no private land ownership. Private property wasn't allowed in Cuba until 2018, meaning either his grandpa had some sort of in with the government, or the jigsaw is falling into place. Also, another thing, this guy is taking donations, any non-specified amount I should add, via PayPal. But PayPal doesn't operate to be stationed in somewhere that is not Cuba. Weird considering he said he'd be using the money for services on the island located in Cuba. At this point, it seemed like Reddit did its thing and essentially gave their money to Lyle Lanley in exchange for nothing. But I hear you saying, this could all be a coincidence. There's still hope, right? We can still pull this off. Well, just in case you needed any more proof, take it from the horse's mouth. Island Owner Alt made a post with a simple caption, "Thanks for the money, suckers." And in the comments, he claimed he wouldn't refund them. But wait, they still have contacts with me. Save them. Turns out there was a fake screenshot from a mod who tried to justify it as an honest mistake. It clearly was not honest in any way. Liar, liar, plans for hire. And with that final blow and one last presentation meme came the end of Reddit Island. Kind of. But we'll get into that a bit later. First, let's get into the aftermath. Same thread, people were claiming they were going to sue Island Owner Alt, and he's going to be arrested for fraud. While I don't know if he'll be arrested, this is an important note. This tells me that people certainly donated money to this, and if this guy's internet rate is anything to go off of, it might have been a lot of money. There have been hand, I haven't seen any solid proof of this. There's no way to know what's true in this case. Either way, I think we can comfortably say people got scammed here. This was clearly a failure for almost everyone. But what if it didn't have to be this way? Let's say, for the sake of argument, this actually went through. Let's say in some miracle world, Reddit bought an island and managed to get a bunch of people to move there. Then what? We could make an exclusive subreddit for island members? Yeah, I have a feeling this might not have been thought out very well. Who would even leave the island anyway?
Yo! We're coming at you live from Camp Wawanakwa!
In my opinion, best case scenario, Lord of the Flies. Worst case scenario, everyone dies from lack of food, water, and shelter.
What kind of place is this?
But in a way, I kind of get the appeal. There is something kind of interesting about just getting up and leaving, isolating away from society, then advocating for a nature-based form of anarchism and opposing the Industrial Revolution. Wait, no, not that last part. Which leads me into my thoughts on the whole thing. I'm gonna be honest, guys. I'm a little conflicted. On one hand, yeah, this guy scammed people after he promised something to them, and he might have committed a crime. On the other hand, come on, did you actually think you were getting an island? I mean, it's not like this guy scammed some scared old lady with dementia who doesn't understand technology. Kids, stop buying V-Bucks and start buying an island with your mom's credit card. It's kind of like the Darwin Awards, where if you take the context out of it and don't provide details, yeah, it's a bad thing. But if you put in the context and give some backstory, there is some kind of comedy there. Did this guy commit a crime? Probably. Are these people naive for donating to this? Yeah! I find it hard to feel bad for people who were dumb enough to donate to someone like this with zero proof. And the mods are somewhat to blame for modding this guy despite that. But the story doesn't end there. You'd assume the idea of a Reddit island is essentially over. There have been 2 attempts and both have failed. But what if I told you there are some secret underground operations that I have exclusive access to get a 3rd Reddit island going? Like the 3rd Madagascar movie that nobody remembers. There are subreddits set up now from the remainder of the Reddit Island people like this one. Reddit Island Reborn. And this one promises to work. They even said they were going to build a theme park called Meme Land when they got there. They can't fail.
Never heard that one before.
They also set up an official website. And this time, they have an official team working on it, consisting of and don't worry about that. They have a frequently asked questions page. We can check there to learn more. But don't fret. They're taking donations. This isn't a money pit like the last 2. And 2 days after donations were enabled, they were disabled. Listen, guys. I'm going to be straight up with you. If you, for some reason, have any hope that this is going to work, I have a message for you.
The definition of insanity is... Insanity is doing the exact same fucking thing over and over again, expecting shit to change. That is crazy.
Hey, thanks for making it to the end of the video. Shout out to my patrons on screen. Mwah. Thank you very much. I want to apologize for getting this video out so late. There was so much information on this topic that when I was making the video, new stuff kept coming out, and then I had to cut a bunch of it, and then, you know, there's so much going on there. So, if you guys want, if you have any questions, further questions about what happened, I was thinking about making a second channel video where I just kind of explain it, you know, maybe minimal editing, just going into that kind of stuff. And yeah, if that interests you at all, that'll be there. I also got into contact with Island Owner Alt before his account got suspended, which it is now at the time of recording, so I can probably release some of the details of that. It was a very brief exchange, but if that interests you at all, that will likely be on the second channel if it does come out. If you have any further ideas for videos or stuff you want me to cover, or, you know, interesting things, let me know in the comments. I'm always looking for new ideas.
Oh. Damn. Oh, I didn't get that head.
I saw more of those freaky murals.
Did they start making sense? Tell any sort of story?
All just a bunch of tarot cards. I'm pretty sure my brain's now beyond repair.
The tarot tells the story of a fool's journey. Show me what you found. I'll tell you what's left.
Here.
You're still missing 2 arcana. Judgment and the Devil. My guess is that they relate to a turning point in your life. One that's soon to arrive.
What's this judgment about?
One possible future of redemption, transition, awakening. The angel with the trumpet symbolizes the end of an era and a call to rebirth, to a new beginning.
Rather not run into the devil. Got a feeling he's bad vibes.
That's the card of primal dormant desires, but also the will to survive.
Doesn't sound so bad, actually.
It also represents a false world, the trap these desires lay for you.
What's up with the wandering fool?
The fool is you and Silverhand. You've traveled a long road together, discovered your potential.
And where are we headed?
Your destination is the world, the final
Zawardo.
arcane. Both of you waged a war on the world. So there are 2 possibilities. Declare victory, or make peace.
Could lose the war, too.
Guys, Jojo,
Yes.
did we have tarot cards?
Unfortunately, that's true.
No, right?
Thanks.
Wait, did we?
Didn't
though?
get much of that, but thanks.
We did, right?
You'll understand when the time comes.
Hold on.
I can't explain everything. All the tarot can tell me is that you will reach the world by one of 4 paths.
Meaning?
The final leg of the journey goes through the sun, the star, temperance, or the devil.
Could just die. Not even get that far.
Oh, come on. You won't let that happen. Take this. It's all I can do to help. Good luck, V. On whatever road you choose.
Like the music here, bro. भाई बट अगर हम देखें भाइयों इतना दूर करो तो होता नहीं है बट अगर हम देखें तो रॉन्ड थोड़े बहुत फैंटम लिबर्टी में 4 बट ये 2 क्या हैं जो 2 मिसिंग है उसने बोले I think I'm gonna head out, bro. थोड़ी देर बाद मुझे भी जाना है. But we'll just do some side jobs. Like, huh? I'm at it right now. इसको भी ख़त्म कर देते हैं एक बचा के क्या करना